Christopher Columbus led a life that was filled with great highs and lows. His expeditions brought great excitement and many new discoveries, but in almost every instance his discoveries of great lands resulted in tragic outcomes. His series of four voyages between 1492 and 1504 produced a brief moment of wonder followed by a long series of disasters and disappointments. He chronicled his experiences in some of his letters, then he wrote, Usually, letters are not considered literature. The letters written by Columbus are important to American literature because they tell a story. These letters were written as if they were telling a story. His first letter included exciting and vivid details that would captivate the readers. Since there was a lot of interest about the New World, the letters by Columbus were disturbed, distributed and read by many people. His last letter showed reflection and introspection when he remembers starting out at the age of 28 with the intentions to serve and ends up old with gray hair and with a body that is in poor condition. When you read all the letter together, it forms one tragic story. Columbus is the main character of the story that he writes about himself in the form of letters sent back to Spain. Columbus wanted his voyages to be considered successful. He also did not want to lose the support of the monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella. For these reasons, Columbus would want to portray the New World only in the best possible light. He desired to please the monarchs and did not want to lose favor with them, as that would be seen as failing. Bartholomew de las Casas wrote about the injustices done to the Indians by the Christians. He acknowledged his own moral blindness at the time. The Spanish that came to the new land wanted to benefit from the riches there. Greed was the main reason that the Indians were mistreated. They were acquiring more riches that would allow them to do more of God's work. Since the Indians were not Christians, they could justify how they treated them as a necessary evil to continue to do good works. The Indians were a way to get labor to mine for gold and to produce food. The Spanish Christians were not satisfied with what the Indians would give them and demanded more. When the Indians justifiably retaliated, the Christians became angered and sought revenge. It was stated that for every Christian slain by the Indians, they would have slay 100 Indians.